All right, so NVIDIA has released a new driver. This version number is 572.60. Let's jump into this now. So this driver is really supposed to mitigate all the issues and concerns with black screens, but I'll get to that in just a moment. And like I always do, I will link the source or sources in the YouTube description down below. And I will link to this post on Reddit because it is the most comprehensive. It has all kinds of links and information in here, plus a litany of comments. And this is great because it's an excellent resource if you want to go through it and find out other people's experience with this particular driver. Now, as of late, and certainly with the NVIDIA 50 series video cards, the focus has been on AI upscaling technologies like, for example, DLSS 4 in particular, multi-frame generation, and other AI technologies. And to be honest, I don't know about you, but personally, I couldn't care less. I would rather NVIDIA focus on raw native performance than kind of faking it with AI. So we've got DLSS 4 support for new games like, for example, Monster Hunter Wilds, DLSS 4 updates for creative applications like D5 Render and Chaos Vantage, as well as Blackwell support for enhanced support for Blackwell GPUs within Maxon Redshift. Now, the bug fixes that have been addressed, it addresses apparently stuttering in Steam VR on RTX 50 series cards. It fixes crashes in Adobe Substance 3D Sampler and texture corruption in 3D Painter. It also resolves black screen issues on the RTX 50 series cards, as well as audio issues with DisplayPort. It as well corrects low performance on CUDA VPath tests for Blackwell GPUs. So a couple of known issues. There are more, which I'll get into in just a moment, but some of them that pops out here. Display GPU activity icon. You can fix that by rebooting your computer system. And a potential bug check, IRQL, not less or equal during HDR gameplay. Now, there's been a number of reports, and you can read through these, good and bad. Some people are finding that it's fixing all kinds of issues, and others, well, they're having crashing, they're having black screens still. Now this, the 572.60, supposedly is a release to primarily fix black screens, but some people have reported that it has caused black screens. Just remember, when you are installing, especially a video card driver, remove the other one, the old one, entirely. And they go through this procedure right here to do it, properly. Because if you don't, you could run into all kinds of problems. You could generate more problems. I'm not really sure, in 2025, why we're still having such a headache installing video card drivers. I don't really get it. I know it gets incorporated in a lot of system files and all the rest of it, but my goodness, really? It should not be a problem. It should not be. So what are some of the issues that people are having? And this is taken from this Reddit post. Again, you can go over here if you want to read through it. It is quite long. It goes on seemingly forever. So black screens, people are still having problems with black screens. Installation problems as well, freezing during installation, black screens of death, and instability, even to just go ahead and download it, first of all, or installation of the driver, which actually doesn't go correctly. Not good, not what you want, NVIDIA. It's not what we want when we are going to install a new driver that we're hoping is going to fix the problems that we had in the past. And we certainly don't want to install a driver which causes more issues. And people are having crashes as well, reportedly in Cyberpunk, Stalker, Fortnite, Like a Dragon, Final Fantasy, DLSS frame generation issues as well. Enabling these features can lead to crashes, performance drops in some cases, so reduced gaming performance, less frames per second. That's never good. And there are multi-monitor issues, problems with multi-monitor setups, including no signal or black screens on some monitors, as well as DisplayPort issues, audio problems with DisplayPort connections at high refresh rates, as well as a voltage control bug, GPU stuck at low frequency. Now, there is one card, apparently, that this driver works very well for, and this is the NVIDIA RTX 5090 card. But who owns that card aside from reviewers or people who are rich and who are able to actually get one? So generally, overall, the consensus, I think, would be that this driver is quite unstable for a significant amount of people. So if you have used this driver, version 572.60, please let us all know your experience with it.